Woody Wommack, joined by my good friend, podcast co-host Rob Cassidy, Florida analyst. Rob, how you doing?
Good, man. Just on the bottom of the map while you're up at the top. This is different for us.
Oh, you know me, Mr. New York. I rode the subway yesterday and everything. I needed one of those signs that said like unaccompanied minor. To show
I wasn't even there to babysit you.
Anyway, all right. So, Rob, we just got done watching four-star Jaiden Francois in a riveting live stream from our own Gary Furman. He picks Nebraska after walking out of the gym twice. He'd already committed and decommitted from Miami twice. What do you think happened? What was going on?
I'm assuming usually when things like this happen, it's either somebody close to him really wants him at Miami, especially in South Florida, where the Hurricanes are kind of the fifth pro team down here. And there was some pressure being put on him there. And that's just a guess. I don't know. Nobody at South Day texted me back while this whole thing was unfolding. I was just watching Gary Furman narrate this thing, an Emmy Award-winning performance. But yeah, I assume that's what happened. I had heard last night and the night before that it was going to be Nebraska. So, I mean, as you saw, he had a shirt on underneath. I think that was always the plan. I think maybe there were some cold feet down the stretch, and those kind of got squashed, and here we are with what we expected.
I would have been so stoked if I was one of those students out of class and I got to sit in that auditorium, look at my phone for like an hour and a half and miss class.
And pretend to care what's going on this stage.
Hey, but for Nebraska, I mean, they're racking up Florida guys. We kind of criticized Frost when he went from UCF to Nebraska because they didn't go back and get a lot of those Florida players we thought. Now they seem to be putting an emphasis on that, and it's working.
Yeah, and I don't think they're done yet today. I mean, I think they're still going to probably get Marcus Fleming out of state champion Miami Northwestern, who's a dynamic slot wide receiver / running back and do a lot of things. Super fast guy that'll fit well in Scott Frost's offense. That hasn't been announced yet, but I'm pretty sure that's happening, barring a Jaiden Francois last-minute situation. I think that he will also end in Nebraska. So, yeah, it seems like they're kind of picking up some momentum in the south part of the state, and that'll serve them well.
Any truth to the rumors that Gary Furman is leaving us to go work for ESPN after?
Could you imagine? We should put him as like a foreign political correspondent over there.
Send him to Juarez to cover the drug wars and just have Gary walking up to people and interviewing them. That'd be hilarious. That was awesome. Great job. We're trying to have Gary on now to talk about it later. Marcus Dumervil, he's about to go here. Probably by the time most people watch this, we're still expecting LSU.
Yeah, I think that's been the expectation for the last week or so. I think that LSU really came on late here, and I think it was a lot of the product of their on-field success. I think that for a time, at least before the season, it looked like he would commit to Florida. I think there were some moments where he almost committed to Florida in the spring. And once LSU kind of got some traction on the field this year and started looking like a national title contender, I think it kind of opened the door further for Ed Orgeron and company to get in there and seal this deal. So I expect them to sign with LSU. That's obviously not a done deal, but that's what everybody expects.
All right, so the second piece of drama that you're following right now is four-star defensive lineman Clyde Pinder. He committed to North Carolina a while ago. Florida offered him recently. It looked like he signed this morning. What happened? It was a tweet this morning. It looked like he signed, but he actually has not signed, right?
He may have signed the letter, but he's not faxing it. So what happened was he went on an official visit to Florida this last weekend, the last weekend of the visit period. And I think everything went well there. But something happened there where he thought he was going to re-sign. He was still going to sign with North Carolina as of last night. Something must have happened either late last night or this morning. So he's pushed back. His coach has told me that he may at the very earliest sign late tonight, which makes me think his recruitment might be tied to that of Timothy Smith, who's committed to Alabama, but Florida is also trying to flip. So it's possible, and nobody's told me this, that they're waiting to kind of see what he does before Pinder makes the call between Florida and North Carolina.
Oh, man, boy, North Carolina fans would be correct. Based on how many people, I think he tagged me in the tweet when he got offered by Florida, and it was just thousands of North Carolina fans.
My mentions right now when I tweeted out that he's not signing is just a bunch of people with blue Ram avatars cussing.
Well, don't let them stick those Rams on you. So we'll be watching Pinder. We're waiting on Dumervil, and a few other guys are going to commit, but all right, Rob, we may have you back depending on what happens with the Pinder drama, but we really appreciate it. If you can follow Rob at Cassidy Rob, he'll have updates, and hopefully, are you going to go over to the Donnell's thing or no?
I was planning on it, and it's looking more and more like he's going to sign with A&M, and I don't really like to cover committed kids still committed, so it looks like he's going to pick A&M. I might not. So, but if there's going to be some drama, I may walk over there. So we'll see.
All right, so follow Rob. Stay locked into Rivals.com. We'll have more updates, analysis all throughout National Signing Day.